Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing this olive rich gold eye look using the new Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Ball collection. I did only use one palette today. I used the Armed and Gorgeous just because I feel like, you know, each palette comes with its own like shades, if that makes any sense. For this look I used the Armed and Gorgeous palette. And yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So let's start off by priming our face. So to prime our face, we're going to be using the Too Faced Hangover RX. It's not focusing. I love this primer. This is one of the only primers that really hydrates my face the way I need it to. I have a lot of dry patches, especially in the winter time. And I'm just going to use my hand to blend it out. You can use your beauty blender or even a brush. Alright, for the next step we're going to move on to our brows. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia 7B regular angled brush with a spoolie. I use the Anastasia brow pomade. I'm shade medium brown. So we're going to start by combing our brows through. I honestly can't do my brows if my brows aren't done because it's so much harder to follow what you're doing. We're going to trace the bottom of our brow and we're going to brush that through. We don't want that harsh line to stay on the bottom. Don't worry about it being too perfect now because we're going to go back in and sharpen it up. Alright, now that we kind of got our brows on, we're going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. We're going to clean them up and watch how cleaning up your brows makes such a difference. Right now they just look like basic brows. We're going to go in with this. And you want to take your time when you're going in with the concealer because you don't want to accidentally take off half your brow. Now we're just going to blend out the concealer with our beauty blender. Alright, for the top we're also going to clean it up, but instead of going with our concealer, we're going to go in with our foundation because we don't want that halo look over our eyebrow. We're going to go back in with this mustard shade and pretty much just add it to the top to help the shadows become one. This color is patchier than that yellow color, but as we pack it on, it kind of makes it work. Alright, I zoomed you guys in so you guys could see. We're going to move on to cutting the crease. I'm going to use this Pure Cosmetics brush. It's pretty much a round tip, and that's what we need to give us that smooth cut crease. I'm going to use the Tarte Shade Tape Concealer. Okay, and we're just going to follow our natural crease. Now we're just going to blend out that concealer. Alright, we're also going to set our lid with translucent powder just so it doesn't crease up on us. Okay, so we're going to go back in with concealer and cut the other eye. go in with this shade right here. And I am going to be using just a flat brush. I love this color. It's such a pearly white. And for the middle, we're gonna go in with this one right here, which is Coin. This color isn't as smooth as VIP. We're making it work. Then we're gonna go in with this color right here, Girls Trip. I don't really like how that's looking, so I'm gonna go back in with VIP. Alright, sorry about that guys, my camera did die, but I did go ahead and add some eyeliner and I curled my lashes and added a little bit of mascara. Now we're gonna go in with our lashes. I'm gonna be using these Kiss lashes and the name of them is Beehive. And then the same thing, I'm gonna go in with the Kiss eyelash glue. For our under eye, we're gonna use this brown shade right here. And I'm gonna use just a pencil brush just to smoke the eye look out a little. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. All right, now that we got our eyes, we're gonna move on to our foundation. I will be using NARS. This foundation is the Sheer Glow one. It is pretty sheer, but it is buildable. It can also give you that full coverage look. And you also want to do under your neck because you don't want that harsh line. Alright, now that we got our foundation blended, we're going to move on to concealer. I'm going to be using the Shape Tape still, and I am in the shade Light Medium. I probably have to go up a shade. I feel like it's too light for me now, for whatever reason. We're going to add to our under eye. And you just want to pounce it out. You guys see this eye's a little red? Brown shade did make my eyes super itchy. Okay, now that we got our concealer on, we're gonna go ahead and bake. To bake, I am gonna be using the Airspun translucent powder. It does kind of have that grandma scent, which I'm not too much of a fan of. Besides the scent, this translucent powder is bomb. And I found it at Walgreens, I believe. And it wasn't too expensive either. So we're gonna let that sit for 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna go back in with this brown shade and smoke the under lash line back out. Alright, I went ahead and wiped away all the translucent powder. And now we're just gonna bronze. To bronze, I am going to be using the Hoola bronzer. I put mine in a Z palette because my son ripped up the box. And I am using the JH2 JH02, sorry, to bronze up my whole face. And then we're gonna clean it up with some translucent powder. Alright, and then to contour our nose, I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn JH39. You can't really see, the camera's not really picking it up. Sort of like pencil brush too. I'm just going to follow the bridge of my nose. You want that nose snatched. I'm gonna grab some more translucent powder. And we're gonna place that right under the bridge of our nose. We're going to do some in the middle. We're going to set our brows. I will be using this, you know, it's by Lancome. You guys don't want to set your brows right after you guys do them because you're still going to be doing so much to your face, and sometimes you can rub off some of the brow and then you have to go back in and fill it in. And if that's the case, they're hard if you put this on there. So just wait till the end to set them. Now we're just gonna brush away the powder. We're gonna leave our nose baking for a little bit. And now for highlight. For highlight, I am gonna go in with the Anastasia and Amrezy collab. It's a really nice gold. And for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn JH07. Okay, now we're going to brush away our nose. Now we're just going to set our face. So we're going to set, dry, and set again. For our lips, we're going to use the Dose of Colors Knock on Wood. It's just a nude, like a nude, rich